Hi, this is Rob Chadwick with ADL, and I'm here to give you a quick demonstration of our test integration between Second Life and our ADL 3D content repository. As you know, Second Life has added the beta feature, which is the ability to upload mesh content. Previously, they had their own primitive system. So I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate our integration here. I'm going to start by going up to Build, Options, and pulling up the Search the ADL 3DR panel. From here I'm going to enter a search term. We can search for anything, but I'm just going to pull up some furniture. How about a table? You'll see we're currently hitting the search service, and it's returning to us a list of results. Each of those results then gets processed and sent up to the thumbnail service and returns the thumbnails. I see we loaded all the thumbnails now. This looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and click on one of these guys. As we select it, you'll see we're pulling down the metadata here, and it's going to come back and give me the title and the number of polygons. There's also additional metadata under the hood that I'm not displaying on that little label. If we double click it, we can begin downloading. Here you see I'm downloading ADL.mp4, which is a unique identifier. We'll wait a moment here, and that will unzip and parse and upload. Here's the mesh upload queue. That looks like it's going pretty well. If we give that a moment longer, I'm going to go ahead and open up my inventory, and we should see that appear in the inventory here in a moment. Okay, here we go. You can see the meshes populating in, and there's mission table 01 in my objects. So I'm going to close the search panel. Now I can res this just like you can res any other object inside of Second Life. So let's go ahead and drop it right here, and we should see it build itself on the ground in front of us. And there it is. So there is the mission table 01 object out of the ADL repository. You can see we're still working on the textures. In fact, in the background here, you can see a previous upload of this before we got all of the metadata resolving the scale correctly. Now, we actually have to pull down the metadata that says, oh, this is the unit scale that the artist authored this with, which is stored in the repository. And we use that when we display the object inside of Second Life, so it looks appropriate, even though Second Life may use a different unit scale assumption. And so that's it. Obviously, we're still working on textures. We'll have textures working in a couple of days. And ideally, in the future, we'll be able to pull a lot of different types of content in from the 3DR and integrate it with various different platforms. If you have any questions, please give me an email. I'm sure Damon can provide you with my email address. If not, it's robert.chadwick.ctr@adlnet.gov.